Greg.
Thank you, AJ. Along with Stephanie Hawk-Freeman, AJ Howell, I'm Greg Heister. We are underway. Gonzaga going for their 22nd victory of the season. They're going for a perfect 9-0 start in West Coast Conference play, and maybe those voters will start to wake up out there. This is not the 19th best team in the country. They score that easily off the first possession.
Okay, listen, the reason why they're one of the top teams in the country is because of the way they're executing on the offense. They are scoring all their buckets mostly off of assists, easy assists on those mates.
And Yvonne Ejim. And they go right inside against Ejim, and unable to get the ball through is Elliott. And Trong, transition free. Gonzaga leads at 5-zip. And Kaylin, the graduate player out of Houston, creates the deflection. And Gonzaga looking for more. To the post. Hollingsworth the catch. He had the shot, turned it down. Out to Trong. Defense was there. Kaylin now drives the baseline to the corner. Kaylee from downtown. Gonzaga leads at 8-zip.
So look at that.
It might be tough, but she's darn good at it. Great catch. They go high-low, but Ennis can't finish. Hollingsworth there to clean up the mess. Or miss. Out there, Bradley Davis, the head coach of Pacific. Can't let Yvonne catch it that deep. Zags haven't missed. 4 of 4 to start. They're up 10-0. Defense responded. Trong's three. Splash. That's 2 for Kaylin. And Hollingsworth just missed on that shot attempt. A little strong. Pacific still looking for their first point. They're 0 for 2 to begin. Spinning, shot on the way by James. Short, Kaylin Trong the rebound. And the home run ball, Ejim the catch. Yvonne Ejim, what can she
do? Not a lot. I mean, she is second in the WCC for free throw percentage, 82%. That's your big going.
I guess she doesn't shoot the three well. There's a nice catch and finish. And now Kaylin Trong head up. Maxwell transition three ripped out. And the outlet pass. This is Lauren Glazier, the former Washington State Cougar. Smith into the lane, throws it off the glass. And a chance for three.
Bree Salenbine, they can seamlessly transition positions, and there's just not really much panic because
up in the body, the wear on the bodies, right? But this Gonzaga team continues to rotate those players in, and they're staying fresh, and they wear teams out towards the end of games.
And look, Courtney Vandersloot, obviously the greatest player that's ever played here. But this team can really shoot the basketball. The Trong sisters, Brenna Maxwell, and Yvonne Ejim, who's just so efficient. She gets the ball inside 10 feet. You can't stop her. And getting inside, scoring. Rosie Schweitzer, a redshirt senior from Australia. Bree Salenbine on the floor right now for Gonzaga. But again, you know, you can put her at the 3, you can put her at the 4. She's 6'3", 6'2".
Lots of different looks. Sometimes you might even have
small, being able to go big. She can put a defensive-oriented lineup in there. She can put is built, I think, for real damage in March.
Yeah, and what I was talking to Coach too about what I like about this team is they all play within themselves. They don't try and do anything crazy or anything like that. They all know the roles and just play solid, good, smart basketball.
Glazier, strong enough. Hung in the air and got that to go. It's 18-9. Now, of course, the NCAA tournament.
A very high-powered Gonzaga team.
That's 6'2" from the corner.
And it gets towards the end. She is going to be very dynamic.
But my point is that these voters that are voting on where they are in the rankings, they haven't seen Gonzaga with her plan.
Right.
If they have, they would know that this is not the 19th best team in the country.
Yeah. And it's just so frustrating, right? All you've done is won, and you've been taking care of business, and that's just something on your team, you do.
To your players, right? Because, but on the flip side of that, I think as a coach you can also use that to your advantage. Look, nobody thinks we're very good, or they don't think we're as good as we are. So it creates the chip.
Yes.
And now you go into March thinking we're out to beat the world. It's the world against us.
Yeah.
And we've seen that play out a lot.
Yeah, and it keeps you motivated. It keeps those players hungry and digging down deeper.
That's what I'm talking about. She's 2 for 2 from downtown. Bree Sallenbein.
And that's a big smile from Sallenbein.
Oh, that shot, so beautiful. And, of course, the highest ranked Zag player, I believe, that's ever been recruited and came to Spokane to play.
It looks like Elliott's down at the other end of the court. Looks like maybe he took a shot to the face.
He's slow to get up, but she is in pain. And Zagville all lit up today. You got this one as the women go for their 30. Think about that, 30 consecutive wins. Only South Carolina, the Gamecocks, have won more consecutive games on their home floor. I believe they're at 50. Gonzaga can get to 30 today, second longest streak in the nation. And then, of course, the Gonzaga men and St. Mary's will tee it up at 7:30 tonight. That's Katie Deep from downtown as Pacific tries to fight back. Down by 17.
And Deaton is a player that can get it going as well. She had 20 points versus LMU. Really, for this Tigers team, they need everybody to have a big game.
Gonzaga going to play for one. Kaylin Trong's already got 3 threes to her credit. Hollingsworth from the corner, the splash! And Gonzaga leads by 20 after one, 32-12. They shoot 11 of 18.
Learn something new every day.
It's a rainbow trout.
Yeah. I was kind of trying to put it together.
Yeah. Well, Tucker's an animal guy. You got it. Like you can impress him at the dinner table.
Okay.
So, did you know that the rainbow trout in the Spokane River have genetics that are 40,000 years old, Tuck?
I feel like you're getting a little Bill Walton on me here, getting those extra facts in.
Oh God, don't go there. Lisa Fortier and her staff, but. And I know, look, I don't want to downplay winning a conference title is really important. But when you're this good, aren't you just chomping at the bit to get to March and to see where you compare to the rest of the best teams in the country?
And that's why these players came back, right? That's why they came back, and that's what they are working towards. And my goodness, they are.
Can it get better? That's my point, right? Is it at its peak right now? That's their 5th offensive rebound in this game, and free throws now coming for Katie Deep. And I know on the men's side, there were years like that too. With Coach Few would talk about like, this is just the easiest group. I just have to keep the ship pointed the right direction. They know what they're doing when they're out on the floor. This appears to be that type of team.
You've been putting on a lot of miles on your body as well, and so keeping your body fresh, keeping your mental sharpness is really important.
There's a transition bucket for Pacific. Ennis, the finish, assist to Liz Smith.
And I think you've got to just keep in mind that these games are what add up to that March opportunity. And so you've got to take care of business in February.
I can watch Brenna Maxwell play basketball all day. Like, the catch and shoot there is so fast, you cannot defend it. I don't care who you are. And, like, if there's one knock on Brenna for me, she doesn't shoot enough. She's not selfish enough.
I think so, Greg. I really do. Just from her performance from last year. And then this year, she's shooting 45%, where she goes and shoots 96% from the free throw line.
And look, when you have shooters like Kaylee and Kaylin and Brenna Maxwell, like, it forces you to play honest defense on the interior, which makes Yvonne Ejim all that much better. And Eliza Hollingsworth all that much better. There's so much freedom of space.
There really is, yeah.
Because you can't slug off anybody.
No. The Pacific Tigers have only had 2 players play in all 21 of their games.
Blazer again elevates, throws a dart off the backboard, and smashes it in.
Really, at this point, you've got to take what you can get. I mean, seriously, it's just one of those games where, but then you have a response like that from Maxwell.
Again, it's just, you don't want to compare anybody to Steph Curry, but it's Steph Curry light, the way she shoots. And it's so quick, it's so fast, you can't defend it. It's from any length, any depth, any spot.
And it's clean.
It is. And she's just an absolute weapon. Yes.
You know, stick to the execution. You know, you look at the second quarter, and Gonzaga's only beating Pacific by 3 points.
It's early, though.
It is. But I think you've got to stay.
Kaylee Trong now with 5 points. She goes out of the game. Stokes, Hollingsworth, Kaylin Trong, Maxwell Salenbine on the floor. And the offensive rebound. Glazer's having herself a good game.
She is. 6 points.
6'4" sophomore, began her career down in Pullman at Washington State, but now is in Stockton, playing for Pacific. Maxwell into the corner. Salenbine drives the baseline all the way to the rim. Strength, power, grace, and touch from downtown. Bree's got it all.
Well, and what happens there is Callie Stokes absorbed the defender, the post defender there, by having her sealed, and Bree saw that and was able to have that lane to the layup.
Good look inside, but Pacific now with 8 turnovers. And Hollingsworth. It's tacos for everyone. That's 10. You're right. Have we ever seen it in the first half of the game?
I don't think I have.
That's really good.
And this is just where teams like Gonzaga have taken their opponents out of what they like to do, right? They've sped up their opponents.
Kaylin Trong and Yvonne Ejim, and Kaylin Trong, the deflection. Took it away from a Tiger. Here's the lob. The catch, Esther Little, the finish. Another transition. Zags have cooled off a little bit from downtown. That's a lot of money there. It's a taco. It's got to be $1, right? No, you get it. But if it's one taco and it's $1, it's $5,000.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I guess Taco Bell's hoping that you buy like the chalupa and you get a large
drink.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Some of the Mexa fries or whatever they call those things. Are you a Taco Bell person? Yeah.
I can.
All right. There's about 4-second differential between the two clocks. Kaylin Trong with it. Yvonne Ejim on the release, but Pacific's defense was there. Maxwell, that shot is so beautiful. The elevation on it, the rise, the touch, the rotation on the ball. And now there's an offensive foul called on Liz Smith as she went crashing into Kaylin Trong, and it stops the clock with 1 minute and 1/10 to play.
Well, Greg, honestly, Kaylin was just standing there.
And now Kaylin thought about it, does not take the shot. It's 53-23 at half. You're going to win 9 out of 10 games.
Yeah, and you talk about this Pacific team, they averaged 72 points a game, and Gonzaga held them to 23 in that first half.
Maxwell missing. Just, respect the game, respect your opponent, respect your own ability, and get her done. Good look at the bucket. Hollingsworth clears the miss from Madeline Ennis. Here's Hollingsworth to the elbow. And this is where Gonzaga is really good, is just moving the ball. And again, found a wide open shooter. Eliza Hollingsworth, 3 of 5 from downtown. She's got 9 points, and she makes her living down on the post.
Yeah, just the
bigs where they get up and down the floor. Like it's like this program doesn't care how big you are. Nice finish by Ennis, or how gifted your feet are. Gonzaga now with 10 steals. Kaylee Trong and Lauren Glazer, number 25, with a big second quarter for Pacific. It's back on the floor. A step through, but leaving it short is Katie Deaton. Brenna Maxwell. Here's Burton. Into the paint. Got a shot away, draws the foul. Kaylin Trong, 3 of 6. Those two players have been the most efficient on the offensive. And Burton with her first point coming from the free throw line. Make it 2.
Gets fouled, and then she goes and knocks down the free throws.
She's prepared. There's Ejim with a block. And then Burton with a block. Pacific staying with it. And now the drive. Deaton left it short. Got it back. White shirt surround her. There's a deep 3 that's off from James. And Burton clears the miss. Back comes Gonzaga. So the Tigers with the offensive rebound, but can't finish. And then Yvonne Ejim running the floor at 6'3" and pours in 2 more.
So it starts with securing the rebound. Then you find a guard. You've got lots of options for guards. All these guards can push the ball up. And then Yvonne, I've seen her do
For those that are football fans that are watching, and we put it in football context. A couple of misses by Gonzaga. Hollingsworth flashing through, but unable to secure it. Now James. Here's Glazier. Is not taking a shot in this third.
And James really pushing the ball, and Callie Stokes just busting her behind to get caught back up to stop that drive.
Hey, A.J. Howell was just sticking her head in that huddle with Coach Fortier. A.J., what'd you learn?
So, Greg, the first part, not really a surprise. The Fortiers were, making some tweaks on defense. Their number 1 priority for sure.
Kaylee Trong down on the post, wanting the ball. Yvonne Ejim showing some range. Boy, she gets good out there, and hello, next level.
Yeah, I've seen her knock down those 15-footers, but I have not seen her really take one off the dribble like that.
Deep, a little long. Lowry. And again, the miss by Elliott. Salenbine for 3. My gosh. She's 3 of 3 in this game, 11 points. And no hesitation.
No.
A catch and smash. That's inside 3, up the front of the rim. Elliott caught the rebound, threw it to the rim, never got it back, no whistle. Zags 5 of 11 this quarter. Kaylin Trong, Ejim. This from 17. Yvonne Ejim showing some range and a smile. She's got 18 on 8 of 13 shooting, 8 rebounds.
Well, great read, too. We talked about her threes. She's only taken 1 on the year, so she just closes that distance a little bit with that dribble and knocks it down. Another good-sized guard for Gonzaga. A 6 foot, really versatile offensive player who can score really all over the court.
Kaylee Trong.
With Lisa putting O'Connor in, she's getting experience out there with these guards, these senior fifth-year players, with Ejim out there, the Trongs out there. And they help set her up to be successful and increase that confidence.
Everybody has fallen in love with this program.
Yeah.
Because of the way they play.
Yeah, disciplined, right? And like you said, the team chemistry, playing for the team and not just the individual one-on-ones.
And then look, you're up 74-29, 74-30 on our broadcast, but it does say 74-29 here in the arena. We'll find out what is correct.
Yeah.
And you still have people taking charges.
Yeah, that's the thing that impresses me most. I've seen Brenna Maxwell take numerous... Oh!
There's a three. Yvonne Ejim, her first of the year. And you saw the reaction from her teammate, Kaylee Trong. So when I asked earlier in the game, what can't Yvonne Ejim do? And the response was, she can't shoot threes. She just defied that.
She heard me talking about taking that space up for the 17, 15-footer. Well, if you're a Gonzaga fan, a lot to smile about so far in this game. I don't know, Greg, you're going to have to help me on this, but how many times have you seen a team shoot better from the three-point line than the field? They're shooting almost 54% from the three and 51% from the floor.
Dear Lord, what is wrong with the Zags? And the officials and us with the catch. Thought about the three. She'll keep it. This is Schweitzer. Lost it on the way into the lane. Nia Lowry, number 15 on the floor for Pacific. There's Destiny Burton. Skip to the corner. Kaylee Trong. Splash.
She gave a little smile to a fan there. But I thought she was open on that first look, but just staying calm and then still got the second look.
Well, I tell you what, this needs to rub off on the men tonight. They need a few of these threes to go in against St. Mary's. There's O'Connor, free throw line jumper.
And who do you double off of?
Right.
You know, because you're going to have to send
Somebody's
help.
open.
You can't leave her one-on-one.
And who else on this team? Because, again, from 15 feet and out, Yvonne Ejim is probably the least effective player that Gonzaga has. So if you're going to try to take her out of the game on the interior, so anybody from 10 feet out on this Zag team is going to shoot it at 50% until they get to that three-point line, and it's going to be about 44. The deeper you get into that NCAA tournament, being able to defend that post will become even more important. Offensive foul call.
I don't know how many charges.
Well,
right
there's no one-trick pony on this team.
No.
You look at Brenner, you're like, yeah, she's an elite level, historical level shooter. Salenbine, slow to get up, and that hurt. And it still hurt.
Yeah. And you just, with her history with that knee.
Able to connect, and she'll come right out of the game. Replaced by O'Connor. She's smiling now, so let's just hope it was a scare.
Right. And rightfully so. Yeah. When you've been injured for that long and with the injury she's had, like, yeah.
Well, that just changed the mood in here right now.
Yeah.
Timeout on the floor. 4:57 to play. Gonzaga in front of Pacific. And Gonzaga looking for more. Maxwell, catch and shoot. Brenna Maxwell with 13. And a timeout. And now the whistles converge. Or the officials converge.
Looking at another face, I think.
Yeah, being led off the court. Is that Indigo Parker? No. I didn't. Is that number 10 or is that double zero?
I'm not.
I couldn't really tell. It might be number 10. It's number 10, Sydney Ward. Yes, it is Sydney Ward. She's on the floor. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe we'll get a report. Did not see in live time what happened. There's a good bucket by Elliott. She's been quiet, 6.7 rebounds. Burton. Again, Elliott hedged way out on Trong and left the middle of the defense wide open. Easy bucket for Destiny Burton. She'll take it. She's got 4.
And Lynn just knew right away that with Elliott pulled out, she had a teammate open, and she was just patient enough to wait long enough to where that angle, that lane opened up for the pass.
And I believe that was a pass. Gonzaga's hit their last 3 shots. And they're on their way to a 22-2 record and a 9-0 record in West Coast Conference play. And that, I think, breaks a record of 18 threes in a game. They've never hit more than 17. And we just saw history. That's 18 threes in one game. And here comes 19.
Oh, my goodness.
There it is.
It's going nuts in here.
Kaylin Tribe from downtown. She got them going today.
Yeah.
She's now 5 of 7 in the game, and in all, they're 19 of 33. A shooting display of all shooting displays this afternoon for Gonzaga, and now they're a point away from 100.
We'll talk about Lynn's performance in the last matchup at San Diego. Lynn matched a career-high 12 assists. She had 11 points for just her second career double-double, but good night. Oh, just a little heat check.
But aren't you shocked when it doesn't go in now?
We really are.
There's a whistle, no shot there. And there is 19 tonight. Prior to this, they hit 17 against BYU back in 2017. And in 2 games, they hit 15. But today, I should say, all by themselves. And what a performance. And Reese Allenbine checking back into the game. That is good news for Gonzaga. And look, you know that lady is tough. You don't see many ankles do what that last ankle just did and then come back into the game a few moments later.
And talk about just a scorer mentality. She comes out and she's looking to hunt down another 3. I mean, talk about the threes. It's not just one person here. O'Connor's hit 1. Salenbine has hit 3. Kaylee Trong 2. Hollingsworth 4. Kaylin 5. Ejim with 1. And Maxwell with 3.
Yeah, pretty incredible performance. And there's Glazer. Cougars let one get away, didn't they?
She's got some nice game. Yeah, she's got some feistiness out there.
Salenbine with the ball, and again, I'm impressed. That ankle was completely turned over. She's playing without a limp right now.
Yeah, when I saw that, I thought, oh, no way, she's coming back. But
Zags with some toughness, some hockey. They got hockey in them.
Yeah.
They got hockey. Minute 56 to play. Deflection off the inbound, and now Little will go to the free throw line. 6 in the third. They've given up 8 here in the fourth.
When you're having a good free throw shooter, or it's such a good shooting night as a team, why not? Esther Little, the lefty.
You know, I'm sure the West Coast Conference is getting tired of Gonzaga. But I get it. We live here. We do a lot of these games. We're fans of the program. There's no doubt. Start the month of March in the NCAA tournament. It's still winter. By the time they're done playing in the tournament, it is spring. I think that's why we are accustomed now to greatness, and we have become spoiled. But congratulations to Coach Fortier and this crew and this band of sisters. That's the standard.
Yep.
It's 54%, and they've never hit 19 in a game until today. 16 consecutive now on the season.
And their second game of the year where they've scored more than 100 points.
Yep. It's fun. Glazer. Rebound, Salenbine. She'll walk it up, and this will do it. The fans get to their feet. A historical performance this afternoon by the Gonzaga women. They hit 19 threes. They've never done that before. They just won their 30th consecutive game on this floor. Only the Gamecocks of South Carolina